What's going on, man?
Alright.
That's good.
Woo!
Good.
Good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was at the strip club yesterday filming for somebody.
I was at Truth.
Who you was over there for? Gucci? Yola? 5674 Yola?
Yesterday was Jungle Boys. One of their birthdays was yesterday, so they got the spot jumping and shit. Had me film a little music video while they was on stage and shit. It was alright. It was alright. Thank you, bro.
That reminds me of the Boondocks.
Sweet.
Saints. We doing 2 hours, cuz?
Oh, you ain't booked too?
I really didn't let this young man know anything. It shouldn't take 2 hours to mix.
No, it ain't gonna take 2 hours, so we can just do the one. Put this towards the next one.
Every decision that I
I'm gonna sing this beat. I wonder if it's gonna.
That's the beauty of the day. It's a mystery. Every decision that I make is an easy bet. But you gon' make me do something that I might regret. It's my legacy. You wonder what I got in store, you better wait to see. Well, that's the beauty of the day. It's a mystery. Every decision that
What's
I
your
make
email,
is
Pete?
an easy bet.
Legion of Doom, mi@gmail.com. Should just pop up though.
I never told you I was perfect.
Should be an email.
But I keep a mean uppercut followed by a type of
I ain't gonna lie, that little shit. I put a couple of little visual effects on it on top of this shit. Like on this one thing, I got this little crown.
I never told you I was perfect.
You know what I'm saying? I had to keyframe the
I
crown.
seen it.
But I keep a mean uppercut followed by a type of knee.
And that was the best take of him doing it because he did like a little, it was kind of a cross more than an uppercut.
Uppercut followed by a type of knee.
But I'm just adding little, little cool things like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? To make sure it should stand out and shit. But you know what I'm saying? We just, I got a couple of these little overlays and shit like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? I got little cool things that I can add on to them and shit like that. But
What's this?
this little video I'm doing for a client and shit. And this nigga, man, we just found that nigga down there, bro. We was just shooting a video and he got off his bike, he was doing Postmates and then just fucking started dancing and shit.
You had them shoes on too?
Yeah.
Oh, he was ready.
Yeah, he was. I just really got a little angle and shit like that. But the nigga just say, bro, you just go ahead and do it too, man. He kind of helped make the video. Without him, I mean, we really didn't have too much, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was fucking with us for about 15 minutes, and whoever he was doing Postmates for, they must be mad as fuck. That shit was looking. That shit was cold as fuck. He was out here fucking us for a good 15 minutes. And he was on his bike. I didn't think you could do Postmates on a bike. But the little nigga was hungry, you know what I'm saying? He was hustling, he was, you know what I'm saying? I can appreciate that shit.
You said he was downtown?
Yeah, he was just downtown, so I was filming and just, he didn't ask for shit, he just got off his bike and started taking
That
his
shit
shit.
a whole nother world to me, man.
I can appreciate that hustle because I can see myself in there a little bit.
Yeah. You been in that little art district where you walk through that little tunnel and shit? You see all that, I don't even know what street it is.
Yeah, I gotta get.
It's for sure the gentrified area.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get downtown and get lost and learn my way around there a bit more because I don't really know it as well as I should, especially for as long as I've been down here. Look. All in.
Yeah, so that beat right there, that's the least beat. So that was the conflict earlier before I could just book it because we was getting the beat, and I know I'm like, shit, we don't want to go and get it mixed. And sure as shit, that beat, it ain't much of a hell of a difference, but I can hear it. It's a little more. It's open. It's a little more. Got a little more life on it. Sound better.
Yeah, I still ain't even heard it.
What are you calling it?
That was
Wait for Wavy.
What's it called?
Wait for wavy. Wait for wavy.
Wow. I already got the 12 stuff. Kill it.
Yes. 1 o'clock.
Tomorrow night.
1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock. What's today? Friday?
Kids dropped the
Oh yeah,
school.
motherfuckers still around.
Yeah, party. Man.
Yeah.
Hit them while they sleep, probably.
Nah, yeah, it's Friday.
No, I'm saying I want to hit them while they sleep.
With this song that you're doing today?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you guys are interested in doing a $40 promo video, it'd be a minute-long promo in high definition. I got the widescreen set up in there right now instead of
How
using
much is
Google.
DistroKid and all that?
I don't know. I don't really use
but
it.
I think bro told me it was like $30 for DistroKid. I still ain't looking at TuneCore. I can probably start looking at that right now.
TuneCore is only $15.
Oh, shit.
Plus maybe $5 or $10 you want to give to YouTube for their little promotion and stuff. Not promotion, but the things that they do to help protect you. So if you got a signal, you can get away with uploading it for about anywhere between 15 and 25 bucks.
Yeah, TuneCore got 10, 30 per album, $75 publishing. Why the fuck they got a ringtone price on here? But it's $20.
That is funny as hell. Did I just beat map this? That is so strange. I didn't have to beat map shit.
No.
Like the whole track started off at 51 beats per minute. I dragged the song where you see it's not beat map, but it 1, 2, 3. It's already beat map, but I mean how do you do shit? That's like this is probably in 12 years. It's probably the first time it's ever happened. It's nuts.
When you mix that bitch, P, I want you to go inside I want you to go. Should we probably should, I mean, it don't really matter because that beat straight. We was gonna get the wave files for that beat, but it probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference, huh?
Oh, it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you know what I'm saying? I
You'd put me in there a little better, huh?
Yeah, I can cut each instrument down. Like if you're nasally or if you're deep voice, you know, I can, instead of just adjusting the whole thing, I can just take out the deep parts of the beat and still leave the high voices. I can still leave all that shit. The only thing is, like, even though I can do more with it, it takes more time to do it. If I just want to cut the beat, all I gotta do is cut the beat. With that, I gotta cut every instrument. You know, so it's only a couple seconds more, but every single thing I have to do takes longer. But it's worth it if you got the time, because I can do so much more. If I want to break it down, instead of cutting the whole beat, I can just cut leave the bass. Yesterday I was recording Will Juno, and I had all the wave files. It's a good experience when you get to have those. This is ready for you. What did you call this song?
Wait for wave.
Limited releases for $20 a year. This DistroKid
You know, I already got the tracks and shit to this one. I don't know if
You already recorded to this?
yeah.
So
I mean, I still want to do it anyway, but that was just the high quality MP3 beat.
alright, so you want me to just go to the one you already recorded?
Yeah, he want me to. I'm just try to do a one take on it anyway, though, since it's a new thing. But you probably still want to go to the one. I don't know which way you want to do it.
What did you call it originally if it's not Wait for Wavy?
I think it was My Love.
Oh, well then. Alright.
Think you want to do the promo?
The promo video?
Yeah.
I mean, I do something a little special because it's you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. I was saying it's like you about to release it tonight or something like that. You know.
That's the thing. He want to rush.
Who wanna rush?
You.
Man, it's 20 years,
I understand.
man. Shit, it's 20 years later. I ain't rushed it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you release it, maybe with something nice to go with
But
it.
remember how I always told you, like, man, you have a little visual with that motherfucker. It's gonna pop more.
Yeah.
People are more inclined to listen to it
If they can see
when
it.
they can just click on it, see somebody right there, get a feel for what's going on, and like, damn, I like that song.
Never understood how these rappers leave their note, they rap pad. I would never. I would never. What up, all in my bad? Excuse me.
Shit. What the fuck is Ditto? I never even heard of that.
Of what?
Ditto?
Oh, you're talking about a new app.
Yeah. I don't know how I came across it, but Ditto music. Okay, never.
When we drop, you gon' wait a night. They gon' say a lot of shit. I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
So now I believe I got it all set up with the new take, or with the new version. So you about to do a one take?
Yeah, keep everything though.
Okay. Alright. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, I had to just make sure I muted everything instead of deleting it. I believe I got everything. So you want it from the top?
Yeah, you can start me about 2 bars back, whatever.
Okay.
From that.
You're live.
Yeah.
I think I have to cut your effect off of your master level. Yeah, nope, I didn't apply that yet. All right, you're live. Welcome everybody to Detroit Studio Time with PeterPromo. I'm here with FIE. And we are jamming for an hour, 12 o'clock to 1. He's trying to do a retread on the song we did last time we were here. He's going to try one ticket, so we're going to see how this turns out. But he has purchased, at least leased the beat. So we got a clearer version of the WAV file. And he's spitting to that version right now. Here you go, dude. Here you go, dude. Take it. Oh, wait.
People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back. We would say Paco just roll away. When Boo in the back, the 300 seat. When I was like what I wanted free. Should I serve the undos? Did that time for me? I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm going to be. Best club voice nigga, yes I can. I done been through everything in the flesh I stand. Who knew to act like a boy and make the best of a man? Let me hear it. Let me energy on that one. I think I just need to just change that last eight. I think the pitch on that. I think everything else straight except the pitch on that. I just don't like the pitch on that. The tone on that last on the first one.
On the last what?
I just don't like I just don't like the pitch. How my voice is on the end of it. Professional club voice. I just don't like the pitch on the original one.
Oh, the original.
All right. So do you want to hear this take?
Yeah. All I wanted was a bitch, keep honest. Tell me it's the first more important than diamonds. I ain't a million girl, but still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Little bitch, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas try me, my friend, like a chicken on dust. Me and Jess are option, but the term is a must. Niggas stab you in the back with a knife. If tell me how the fuck to eat, make gotta bite the apple. Running out of time, spending time trying to catch you. Give a bitch the earth, and she gon' want another thing. She gon' Jupiter and Mars, that's Uranus. If you can't forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Got some mercy on my soul before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, but you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, and she still stressing. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I see you really had my back, I learned the real lesson. All my ex probably still stretching. Billie Jean 6C, got a 6C. I can leave the X alone, couldn't quit weed. Gave you everything you want, you couldn't quit me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll away. With Boo in the back, the 300 seat. But that was like what I wanted free. Should I serve the undos? Did that time for me? I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm gonna be. Professor Punk voice nigga, yes I can. I done been through everything in the flesh I stand. Who knew to act like a boy and make the best of a man? Yeah. Let me energy.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm probably just used to hearing the first, and I like the first, and I just don't like that last part. What you think, Jay?
I think all of it, all that build up you got, that shit was good. I think the beginning is more, you need to be more clear.
So you don't think I should keep the first one, the original one?
The original one is better.
That's what I'm saying. I think only thing we should worry about changing is that Professor Clump voice, because P just played it. Unless you could put a bottom in there and just take some of the high out the voice, the vocals.
I think that do need to be high though. I think that's where you like taking off, because you see how you got that build up. It's like
no, not literally high, like all it. I'm talking about literally like high, like.
Take a listen to the last part. Take a listen to the last part.
All of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll away. With Boo in the back, the 300 seat. That was like what I wanted free. Should I serve the undos? Did that time for me? I I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm gonna be. Professor Club voice nigga, yes I can. I done been through everything in the stretch I stand. Who knew that acting like a boy make the best of a man? See, I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. Nigga win, wavy drop, you gon' wait or not? They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot.
What'd you think about that? Do you want to just blend that in with the first, the first take from last time?
Yeah, I think I should probably, cause let's play the first one.
Cause the first one is like kind of the beat is going out. It's like it's riding out. On that one, the beat is still in. So
He ain't mixed it yet, so really.
Yeah.
Play the original one, P. Play the end at the original one. Cause that's the only thing I really didn't like. That was pretty much the only thing I ain't like. I just didn't like the picture. I felt like everything else was straight, but if you think it should be redone, all of this shit. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll away. We roll in the back of 300C. The top shot was locking, I run the free. Should I serve the unknowns? Did that time for me? I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm gonna be. Professor Club voice nigga, yes I can. I've been through everything in the flesh I stand. Who knew that acting like a boy and make the best of a man? Said I treat you like a dog and make the best of a friend. Nigga wear wavy drop, you gon' wait or not? They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. Shit, I bet they say it's hot.
That was the first one?
Yes.
I think the first one, as far as the ending part, was already good.
So while we're recording, what you think wrong?
I mean, it might have just been good to get a second take so you can get the opinion. But if you don't think there's anything wrong with the first version, then at least you got it out so you could see. And maybe there's not nothing wrong with it.
I played the whole first version.
Gotcha.
Or the beginning of it.
All I ever wanted was a bitch to keep my eye. Tell me is the marriage more important than the diamonds? Crying in the Bentley, you're a bus, still crying. Niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas rob me on my granny block and took a little dust. Revenge just an option, but return me, it's a must. They stab you in the back with the knife, you made me cut. Now tell me how the fuck to eat, make Adam like that. Running out of time, spend the time trying to catch you. Give a bitch the earth and she gon' want another planet. She want Jupiter, Mars, desert rain. Can't Lord forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have some mercy on my soul before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, oh you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry and she still stressed. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I seen the money had my back, I learned the real lesson. All my ex probably still stressing. Billy Jean 6C, gotta succeed. I can leave the X alone, couldn't quit weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you couldn't quit need. People got all of the shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll the weed. We roll in the back of 300C. The top shot was locking, I run the free. Should I serve the unknowns? Did that time for me? I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm gonna be. Professor Club voice nigga, yes I can. I've been through everything in the flesh I stand. Who knew that acting like a boy and make the best of a man? I treat you like a dog and make the best of a friend. They gon' wear wavy drop, you gon' wait or not? They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
You just want the energy purpose, I can do it, but that's literally, I see what you're saying, like as far as the energy, but that's literally, he literally gonna mix all that to that point, like he literally can add excitement to the vocals, because it's there, it's just.
Well, we can do that then. See how that sounds.
Alright, so basically just work on the original vocals?
Pretty much. Unless you think I should do a double B.
I'm not sure. I mean, put like this, like, should we just see what the new take that you did today sounds like as a double?
Well, I had to do it. I ain't
You didn't say it the same way?
I said I just didn't finish it. So I mean, it just ain't all the way
Yeah,
down.
were you at the top side?
Maybe you should just try it again, do it as a double, because at the end of the day, you might have did this new one differently, and I really want the double to sound the same.
All I ever wanted was a bitch to keep my honest.
Alright, you're live.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes. Tell me is the marriage more important than the diamonds? Crying in the Bentley, you're a bus, still crying. Niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas drop me on my granny block and take a little.
You know what his Instagram is?
House boy, McCarthy is a must. Niggas stab me in the back, look back, couldn't tell me how the fucking Eve make out of like the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch to Earth, she gon' want another planet. She want Jupiter and Mars. That's your rain, send the candy. Lord, forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have some mercy on my soul before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, so you gotta stay away from them.
You underscore.
I'm not the very
No
stressing.
underscore.
God took everything from me for some real blessings. I seen him really had my back, I learned the real lesson. All my exes probably still stressing. Billy Jean 6C, got a 6C. I can leave the X alone, couldn't quit weed. Gave you everything you want, you couldn't quit need. People got all of the shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll the weed. Rolling in the back of 300C. When times I was locking, I wanted to free. Should I serve the undos? Did that time for me? I ain't shit as of yet, but I'm gonna be. Woo, woo. Fresh punk voice, nigga, yes I can. I done been through everything in the flesh I stand. Who to act like a player, make the best of a man. He said I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. They gon' win, wave me drop, you gon' wait a night. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's high. I bet they say it's high.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes. Tell me is the marriage more important than the diamonds? Crying in the Bentley, you're a bus, still crying. Niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas drop me on my green block and take a little dust. It's just a house boy, the karma's a must. They stab me in the back with the knife, you can't come and tell me how the fuck to eat, make out of my apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. Get a bitch to Earth, she gon' want another planet. She gon' Jupiter and Mars, that's your rain, send the candy. Lord, forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have mercy on my soul before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, so you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, and she still stressed. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I see when he had my back, I learned the real lessons. All my exes probably still stressing. Billy Jean 6C, got a 6C. I can leave the X alone, couldn't quit weed. Gave you everything you want, you couldn't quit need. People got all of the shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll the weed. We rolling up in the 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted to free. Should I serve the undos? Did that time for me? You shit ain't forget what I'm gonna be. First and club voice, nigga, yes I can. I get through everything in the flesh I stand. They act like a player, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. They gon' wear wavy drop, you gon' wear the night. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
Thoughts about using it as a double?
I mean, it's still a little high right now, but I think the double will thicken it up a little bit as long as you get it down. As long as you know what I'm saying, once you mix it all, then you can't really hear it as.
Okay.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes. Tell me is the marriage more important than
On that, we thought about panning that. All I ever wanted was a bitch to keep her honest, panning it. I don't know, maybe the beat. I thought the lyrics, but I don't know.
all I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes. Tell me is the marriage more important than the diamonds? Crying in the Bentley, you're a bus, still crying. And niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas robbed me on my granny block and took a little dust. Revenge just an option, boy, but karma is a must. Niggas stab you in the back with the knife you gave a cut. Now tell me how the fuck to eat, make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend the time trying to catch you. Give a bitch to Earth and she gon' want another planet. She gon' Jupiter and Mars, that's your rain. If you can't, Lord, forgive me for my sins before I sin again. Have some mercy on my soul before I turn love to this motherfucker. All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes. Tell me is the marriage more important than the diamonds? Crying in the Bentley, you're a bus, still crying. And niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole.
wanted was a bitch to ride. Tell me it's the first more important than the diamonds. Crying in the belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my grave, like I took a little dust. It's just an obstacle, the trying to get some lust. They step. All I wanted was a bitch to ride. Tell me it's the first more important than the diamonds. Crying in the belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my grave, like I took a little dust. It's just an obstacle, the trying to get some lust. They stab me in the back with the knife, you baby. Come and tell me how the fuck to eat, make out of pipe out. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch for Earth, she gon' walk another planet. She gon' droop with her Mars, that's your rain. Skip the cannon, don't forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. That's mercy on my soul, before I turn it in. Keep walking another planet, she gon' droop with her Mars, that's your rain. Skip the cannon, don't forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. That's mercy on my soul, before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, and she still stressed. God took everything from me for some real blessings. When he had my back, I learned real lessons. All my ex probably still stressed. Willie probably still stressed. Willie Jeans 16, got a 16. I can get an X alone, couldn't put me. Gave you everything you want, you couldn't put me. People got all of the shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say pop up, just roll the weed. Pop up, just roll up, back to 300C. The times I was knocking, I want the free. Should I serve the hundreds? Think that time for me. Ain't shit to forget what I'm gonna be. First and God bless, nigga, yes I can. I'll get the everything in the flesh I stand. They acting like a bird, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, you make the best of a friend. Nigga, where we drop, you gon' wear tonight. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot. Was a bitch to ride. Tell me it's the first more important than the diamonds. Crying in the belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of time to see, whole lot of trust. Robbed on my little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Trust me, robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. It's just an obstacle. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. It's just an obstacle. Dying. Oh, a little bit of patience.
What you trying to do?
Patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my.
What you say? Is that what you trying to do? Make that all a little louder or something?
I'm specifically on this part just about to put an echo on the beat just to kind of give it another flair to something I thought, needed to stand out a little bit more.
In that one area?
Yeah, you'll hear it right now.
All I wanted was a bitch to ride. Tell me it's the first more important than the diamonds. Crying in the belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. Crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. It's just an obstacle, trying to get some lust. They stabbed me in the back with a knife. But you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, like I took a little dust. Belly, girl, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Robbed on my granny, end up dying. Oh, patience, get a whole lot of trust, niggas rock. Can't know a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust, niggas rock. Can't know a little bit of patience, get a whole patience. Patient get a whole lot of trust. Patient get a whole lot of trust. Patient get a a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. It's just a house boy trying to get some lust. They stab me in the back with the knife. Baby, tell me how to fuck the Eve, make out of like that. Run out of time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch for her, she come on with the planet. She gon' Jupiter and Mars, that's your rain. If you can't, Lord, forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. That's mercy on my soul, before I turn it in. Enemies close, stay away from friends. Make niggas leave, I stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry if she still stressed. God took everything from me for some real blessings. When he had my back, I learned the real lesson. My ex probably still stressing. Billie Jean 16, gotta succeed. I can get an ex alone, couldn't put me. I gave you everything you want, you couldn't put me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Pac up, just roll the weed. We went up back to 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. So I served the hundreds, did that time for me. I ain't shit ain't forget what I'm gonna be. First of all, boys, nigga, yes I can. I done with everything in the flesh I stand. Hang like a bird, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. The world where we drop, you gon' wear tonight. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
What's that right there?
Shit that.
What's that?
What you just did? I can just hear it though.
I lined up his double with his main vocals because they were off.
Shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Pac up, just roll the weed. We went up back to 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. So I served the hundreds, did that time for me. Ain't shit ain't forget what I'm gonna be. First of all, boys, nigga, yes I can. I done with everything in the flesh I stand. Hang like a bird, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, you make the best of a friend. The world where we drop, you gon' wear tonight. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet it. Shit they want, but they don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Pac up, just roll the weed. We went up back to 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. So I served the hundreds, did that time for me. Ain't shit ain't forget what I'm gonna be. First of all, boys, nigga, yes I can. I done with everything.
You like the dubs?
What
I
it on
think the
there?
dub should only be at the tail end of
They probably just hot right now. I don't know if you mixed the vocals in yet. They're a little loud right now, but I don't think they.
You and I cut them down.
Yeah. At least until you know the tail end of every bar. The dub those last few words or that last word.
I mean, it may not need a double though. Kind of want it to be a little more relaxed, right?
Yeah, like more simple. But
Yeah, you know, you just let me know. I'm gonna do whatever you like. Right now, I'm just lining up certain parts so that they, if you are gonna have a double on there, it'll sound more aligned.
Forget what I'm gonna be. First of all, boys, nigga, yes I can. I done with everything in the flesh I stand. Hang like a bird, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, you make the best of a friend. The world where we drop, you gon' wear tonight. Shit ain't forget what I'm gonna be. First of all, boys, nigga, yes I can.
I don't think dubs toward that end, unless it's just like the last little rhyming word or whatever.
Say that again.
So like no dubs on the that end part. Once you go to Professor Clump.
So, cause with the dubs, he have a little bit more to mix a little bit.
Back to 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. So I served the
gonna be crazy car voice, nigga, yes I can. Put in through everything and the best I stand. Act like a bro, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. Nigga, world where we drop, you gon' wait and hide. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
A stronger dub.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be crazy car voice, nigga, yes I can. Put in through everything and the best I stand. Act like a bro, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. Nigga, world where we drop, you gon' wait and hide. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot. All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eye. Tell me it's the first part.
Is that the Pan type song you wanted at the beginning?
Did it pan?
Yeah.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eye. Tell me it's the first part.
What you think about that?
Yeah, I don't think it's the only. I don't think that was like a big difference.
You will be in the car or in the headphones.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eyes.
You know, hear that?
I hear it, but it still come off as
As what?
the same.
So should I take it off?
No, don't take it off.
I was gonna say like that's what he wants, and it don't make a difference to me. I still hear it the same. I don't think.
Fine. How you
What
feeling
you think
about it?
about it, Pete?
I mean, I don't think it improves it, so it's up to you, bro.
It don't matter, man.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eye. Tell me.
It might be better.
It's up to you, bro. Right
It
now.
might be better without the pan.
Without.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a bitch to keep my eye. Tell me it's the first part. I ain't in the belly, girl, but you still fine. Niggas thinking lies just to get I know a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Rock on my grave, I can take a little dust. It's just a house boy, trying to get some us. They stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you. You a bitch earth.
How the fuck did Eve like everybody out?
Yeah. What about?
I don't know. Do you hear something else that could be right there?
Oh, you mean like a breakdown, something in the
Yeah,
beat?
something right there.
Sure.
Stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you. You a bitch earth, she come on the planet, she gon' do with her heart, that's what ain't. Rock on my granny, fucking take a little dust. It's just a house boy, trying to get some us. They stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you. They stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you.
Something you could put right there, just like a good snare.
Knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck it.
A snare, add a snare to the beat.
Yeah, just make it more so like a snare sound. Just like it's toward the end. The way you did toward the end.
Stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you. You a bitch earth, she come on the planet, she gon' do with her.
Right now, there's just a low pass on the first two bars of that breakdown part, and that's what you're hearing is a low pass.
How the fuck the egg make out of my out.
Essentially, the hi-hats and the high snare parts are cut down so it has a dramatic effect. It's the same one I use later on in the song, but
Yeah, you everything you want, you couldn't me.
so we can go with like a high pass if you want, or just something completely different. You gotta let me know what your ears tell you.
Stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the hospital, time trying to catch you.
I think you want like make it like emphasize on that, like kind of like make the song stop right there, if that makes sense.
It's probably like some drums, bro.
Like stop,
Couple- like a little bit of a drum
he
pattern.
make out and bite the out, like make that a portion that's really getting asked though, like he really stopped to think about that, like how the fuck.
Rock on my granny, fucking take a little dust. It's just a house boy, trying to get some us. They stab me in the back with the knife, you ready to come and tell me how the fuck the egg make out of my out. Run out the time, spend time trying to catch
catch. Get a bitch first, she gon' walk to the bank, she gon' do it.
If you like me to cut the beginning of that, maybe you might.
Stab you in the back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck the egg make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. Get a bitch first, she stab you in the back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck the egg make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. Get a bitch first.
What'd you say?
It's like a drum pattern, like a damn. It's towards the end, man. The same.
The drum pattern that you want is towards the end of the song.
Yeah, go towards shit. Where's that little pattern?
Well, it looks like there's some breakdowns.
But more the second part of that.
The second part of that breakdown?
Yeah.
I mean, the breakdown is only half a bar.
Those two little snare drum beats or whatever. Put that in there, and just like if you can double it up or something, just to make it fit in to that one part to the how the fuck do you make Adam bite the apple?
How the fuck the egg make Adam bite? Tell me how the fuck the egg make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. Get a bitch first, she gon' walk to the bank, she gon' do it. The egg make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you. Get a bitch first, she gon' walk to the bank.
Leaves out, you can leave that. You can put the beat back in on that, but emphasize on that Eve make Adam bite the apple part.
Tell me how the fuck the egg make Adam bite the apple. Running out of time, spend time trying to catch you.
Can you make it like a whole drum roll?
What do you mean?
Like you hear the snare, right?
How the fuck the egg make Adam?
Make it more drummy, if that makes sense. Those two little boom booms, can you like double that or something like that through the whole?
You mean
beat?
loop it like?
Yeah, in a way just
loop
to.
it like. Oh, you want tap tap tap? You want like?
Yeah, I want that shit to just tap.
Oh, you want you want kind of like there like.
That's the other sound. I'm talking about the actual snare sound. You heard that doop doop. You want it like in a faster pattern or a faster just in that one part. But it's a part of the song that's just like that though. That's the right sound that I'm trying to
You want to listen to the whole beat and then find the
see if I
spot?
can find it.
Okay.
It's small, but it's in there. Go back a little bit. That little part right there.
What's up? Yeah, you mean just use the.
But for the snares though, that's what I'm saying.
I won't be able to isolate those
You
from
can't
the
do
part
that. Okay.
unless we have the WAV files. The beat is kind of how it is unless we, you know, take a certain part, because then I can manipulate it that way and just take a certain part of it out. Just let me know if anything comes to comes to you with that part. I'm gonna try to just go with where my head was telling me and just put something dramatic there. You know what I'm saying? Help it stand out.
Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? What? How the fuck did he make out? Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin. Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Like that. Tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Have mercy on my soul, for I turn it in. Keep my enemies. Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Have mercy on my soul. Back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Have mercy. Tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? Tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? Tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Have mercy on my soul, for I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas like I stay away from them. It's just an obstacle, I'm trying to get some must. They stab me in the back with the knife, you baby, tell me how the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. How the fuck did he make out like that? She come on, she want to put her heart, that's rings. Don't forgive me for my sins, for I sin again. Have mercy on my soul, for I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, I stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, you should still stress. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I see, when he had my back, I learned to bring blessings. My ex probably still stressing. Billy Jean 16, gotta succeed. I can get an ex alone, cook weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco, just roll the weed. We would win the bank with 300C. The times I was knocking, I wanted to free. Don't cook weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco, just I can leave the X alone, cook weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco, just roll the weed. We would win the bank with 300C. The times I was knocking, I wanted free. And I served the uncles, did that time for me. You shouldn't forget what I'm gonna be. First and complex, nigga, yes I can. Forget with everything in the flesh I stand. But acting like a player, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. In a world where we drop, he gon' wait a night. He gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
It's good. It's good. I just wanna hang out. I just wanna hang out. I just wanna hang out. It's good. 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 Yeah.
Was a bitch keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end. All I wanted was a big. All I wanted was a bitch keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end. I'm dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas robbing on my granny, fucking took a little dust. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important. All I wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me it's more important than the dollars. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end. I'm dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas robbing on my granny, fucking took a little dust. It's just a house boy. A little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas robbing on my granny, fucking took a little dust. It's just a house boy, trying to get some Mustangs. Niggas thinking lies just to end. I'm dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Niggas robbing on my granny, fucking took a little dust. It's just a house boy, trying to get some Mustangs. Stabbed me in the back with a knife and gave it. Tell me how the fuck to eat, make out of my out. Run like a house, take time, trying to catch you. You a bitch to earth, she gon' want another. Mine in the Bentley world, but you still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to end. It's just a house boy, trying to get some Mustang. Stabbed me in the back with a knife and gave it. Tell me how the fuck to eat, make out of bite the apple. Run like a house, take time, trying to catch you. You a bitch to earth, she gon' want another. It's just a house boy, trying to get some. Gotta bite the apple. Run like a house, take time, trying to bite the apple. Run like a house, take time, trying to catch you. You a bitch to earth, she gon' want another place. Make out of bite the apple. Run like a house, make out of bite the apple. Bite the apple. Bite the apple. Bite the apple. I know a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Rob on my granny like I took a little dust. It's just a house, but the trunk is a Mustang. Stab you in the back with a knife, you baby cut. Tell me how the fuck to eat, make out a bite the apple, bite the apple. Not the time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch, the earth, she gon' want another planet. She gon' do with her heart, that's rain. Can't Lord forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have mercy on my soul, before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, you should still stress. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I see when he had my back, I learned the real lesson. All my ex probably still stressing. Billy Jean 16, got a 16. I can get an ex alone, cook weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco, just roll the weed. We were in the back of the 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. And I served the unknowns, did that time for me. These shit don't forget what I'm gonna be. Press the car, press. Served the unknowns, did that time for me. These shit don't forget what I'm gonna be. Press the car, voice, nigga, yes I can. Forget for everything in the flesh I stand. Acting like a what? Paco, just roll the weed. We were in the back of the 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. And I served the unknowns, did that time for me. These shit don't forget what I'm gonna be. Press the car, voice, nigga, yes I can. Forget for everything in the flesh I stand. Acting like a boy, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. Ain't no way wavy drop, you gon' wait tonight. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot. Bitch, keep riding. Tell me it's the first more important than the diamonds. Crying in the belly, you're a plus, you still crying. Niggas living lives just to end up dying. Oh, a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Rob on my granny, fucking took a little dust. It's just a house, but the trunk is a Mustang. Stab you in the back with a knife, you baby cut. Tell me how the fuck to eat, make out of one night, time, spend time trying to catch you. How the fuck to eat, make out of one night, time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch, the earth, she gon' want real, let's real. Like that. How the fuck to eat, make out a bite the apple, bite the apple. Not the time, spend time trying to catch you. You a bitch, the earth, she gon' want another planet. She gon' do with her heart, that's rain. Can't Lord forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have mercy on my soul, before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, you should still stress. God took everything from me for some real blessings. I see when he had my back, I learned the real lesson. All my ex probably still stressing. Billy Jean 16, got a 16. I can get an ex alone, probably still stressing. Billy Jean 16, got a 16. I can get an ex. All my ex probably still stressed. Billy Jean 16, got a 16. I can get an ex alone, cook weed. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of this shit they want, but they don't got none of this shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco, just roll the weed. We were in the back of the 300C. The times I was locking, I wanted free. And I served the unknowns, did that time for me. These shit don't forget what I'm gonna be. Press the car, voice, nigga, yes I can. Forget for everything in the flesh I stand. Acting like a boy, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, make the best of a friend. Ain't no way wavy drop, you gon' wait tonight. it's hot. Shit, I bet they say it's hot.
You know those rules? You know how you got the beat going out right after?
Where's that at the end?
Yeah, toward the end.
Okay.
The way you can make those louder and
The
then
rules louder?
on that second rule, take the beat out opposed to after the rule.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be Fresh Club. Yeah, but I'm gonna be Fresh Club. Yeah, but I'm gonna be Fresh Club voice, nigga. Get
Add a long echo or something to it. He wants some excitement. He don't want it just to be woo. He kind of wants it like woo.
Like Ric Flair.
I can't take a small one and make it into a long one, so it have to be said, but you can do that.
Professor Club voice.
It's got a lot of reverb and it's got a little bit of an echo from the first one,
Professor Club voice.
so you can hear it reverberating. But if you want a long one, you can just say it real quick. You gotta
No,
do it.
not like a super, not really Ric Flair, but like a long, like a
More excitement.
yeah, louder one basically.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can. Time for me. He said that, so yeah, but I'm gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can. Remember everything in the flesh I stay.
So is the beat cut at the right spot?
No, the woo is the beat cut. So right on that second woo is the beat cut.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can.
Right after the woo,
What'd you say?
right after the woo, it comes right back in.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can.
Listen to that
Oh,
one.
you want to stop? I see what you're saying. You want like to stop it right back.
Take that time for me. He said that, so yeah, but I'm gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can.
How you feel about that, FIE?
It's a little bit off, probably a little too fast, but you want to catch that My Love. It kind of came in on that My Love, so it's straight.
Gonna be Professor Club voice, nigga. Yes, I can.
It's straight.
Okay. Why don't you give this another listen through? Like on YouTube and shit? That what you're talking about?
Yeah. You still got some more mixing you can do to it.
I mean, I could, yeah, but I think it sounds pretty good right now. I mean, you can get it mastered. If you're putting like on a distribution, then you're gonna have to get it mastered. But it sounds pretty good right now. I'm pretty happy with it. I would say there's some things that are different than my preference, but overall, like I said, the sound is pretty decent.
Sound. That ain't really that's just for him to get the best mix, the best quality. So everything is way louder. Like it's.
It's good. It's good. It's good. All I ever wanted was a bitch to keep riding. Tell me this the first more important than the jokes. Crying in the belly world, but still crying. Niggas thinking lies just to hand up. I know a little bit of patience, get a whole lot of trust. Rob on my brain like a tip of little dust. It's just outstruck, trying to get some dust. They stab me in the back with the knife, you baby. Tell me how the fuck did he make that bite the apple, bite the eye, like the time, trying to get you. You a bitch for every sheep, I'm on the planet, she my good word. Heart that's remains. Can't forgive me for my sins, before I sin again. Have mercy on my soul before I turn it in. Keep my enemies close, stay away from friends. Fake niggas, oh, you gotta stay away from them. I told my mama not to worry, and she still stressed. God to everything, for me for some real blessings. I see him really had my back, I learned real lessons. My ex probably still stressed. Really G16, gotta succeed. I can get an ex on, cook me. Yeah, you everything you want, you cook me. People got all of the shit they want. They don't got none of the shit they need. All of this shit was so simple back when we would say Paco just roll the weed. We were paying with 300 seat. The times I was knocking, I want the free. Should I serve the uncles? Did that time for me? I ain't sure that forget what I'm gonna be. Woo! Professor Complex, nigga, yes I can. I'm against everything in the flesh I stand. They act like a prayer, make the best of a man. I treat you like a dog, you make the best of a friend. In the world where we drop, you gon' wait a night. I gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot.
They used to just like ride out like to where the drums would fade away and then you would just have like a slow ride.
You talking about the end of the song?
Yeah.
I mean, let's listen to the original. So you would just use the
Yeah, you could just go straight to the end and play the ending part. It's a difference.
I just took something that wasn't the ending and I made it the ending, so I just took that same spot.
They say it's hot. Boy, when we drop, you gon' wait a night. They gon' say a lot of shit, I bet they say it's hot. I bet they say it's hot. Shit, I bet they say it's hot. Shit, I bet they say it's hot.
Friday, you don't think the double should be turned down a little bit?
I'll cut it down more if you like. That's not a problem.
What do you think? Probably not. How you mix it like that? I just don't want. I just don't want it to be over. I don't want it to be too much.
Hang out. Was a bitch keep riding. Tell me it's the first more important than the jobs. Mine in the belly world, plus no point. Niggas thinking lies just to hand for the dying. Oh, a little bit of.
I think on that Tammy, all that one was the bitch. I think she had less reverb. I think it should be like a little. I think it should be like a little bit more like soft. Yeah, like all that one.
I think the reverb is good, but it probably could be a little less.
Less reverb?
A little less in the beginning.
It was just thing that stand out a little bit. I mean, went, you know.
All I wanted was a bitch keep riding. Tell me.
Still less?
All I wanted was a bitch keep riding. Tell me it's the first more important than the jobs.
Kind of blends in with the rest of it, you know, without standing out too bad. Alright, I'm gonna run this bad boy out for you. You decide whether you're gonna try to drop this tonight?
That's what I was trying to see how far how much of do you think that's like one of the best mix that I want it to be tight and right all the way, but I don't know.
Do I think it's like, you know, okay? Yeah, it sounds okay, bro. I mean, I could go through each and every one of these tracks, you know what I'm saying? You know, make sure that every single word is tightened up to the best of my ability and shit like that. There's a bunch of different takes down here to do a bunch of stuff. I could spend hours on this song if you wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I think we spent a decent amount of time for you to be able to drop this if you wanted to tonight. I mean, you're dropping it tonight, you're not putting it on any kind of real shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing will drop tonight. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just trying to give people a teaser or try to put it out there and shit, it's perfect. Now, if you want to try to invest, more time into it, you could. I mean, you're on the beat now. It's up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, it's up to you guys. You know, like what you put into it and stuff. But I felt like today was a good session, and we put a decent amount of time into it, so that we got something pretty good. We got some breakdowns that you guys wanted in there, and I think we fixed all the problems that were problematic. Put the double on there, cut the double down. You can barely even hear it. We might as well even cut the dub. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's pretty low. But we got it on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key. If you guys banging in the speakers and headphones and all stuff, it's gonna sound pretty good. I put some extra stuff on there at the end for my own kind of mastering type deal, but it's definitely not master. But some things I've learned and some things that. Okay, so wait for wavy. I should just erase this. This doesn't exist anymore. Why'd you say wait for wavy?
Because that's what this song is called.
It's not called My Love.
No, it's called Wait for Wavy because we're trying to buy some time before we get all the business covered for all the wavy beats. And then one beat we're gonna have to come in one day. We probably gonna have to book like a 5-hour, like a long session with you just to go over this. Cause we for that diary song, we probably need to try to make a beat because that beat got sold exclusively. So I can't really.
Well, that's something we could definitely get on as well, man. If either me or another, whoever. But obviously that's something we need to get done. I mean, like, you got like a strategy for like how you're trying to drop this as an EP or a mixtape or.
That's all that man's. That's all in that man's hand.
Okay. You got like a release date you're trying to do for this?
Christmas. Around Christmas. That's the thing.
Why
I
Christmas?
think it around Christmas. Because that's just the time limit that's going to be around. He wanted to put it out.
I think that's a bad time to put music out.
You don't want to put it out on Christmas.
I think the winter time is snow and cold. I think it's just a bad time to put music out.
But you want it out.
Yeah. Now, but I don't know. When you think a good time to put music out be? Because I told him if we put it out in December, I told him about March. I'm gonna need to be damn near halfway done with a new mixtape, or at least have a banging ass song, which would be hard though. But
yeah, I mean, you guys established. I'm exhausted. Whoa. You guys come up with something that's unique and different. These white boys that rap, they have a channel on YouTube called Epic Rap Battles of History. You've heard of these guys or no? Well, clearly there's just two white dudes who are like, well, we're never going to be Eminem, so how can we promote ourselves as rappers or whatever? And they put together this channel, and they got a little production value behind them, and basically these motherfuckers be getting millions of hits. They're like one of the biggest channels on YouTube. Funny that you guys haven't heard of these guys, but they imitate different people from history, and then sometimes they'll get collaborations and shit like that. And like they did Moses versus Santa Claus. They did Martin Luther King versus somebody else, Muhammad Gandhi. But the point is, through this creative promotional campaign, it got them on to the point to where the Key and Peele, Snoop Dogg is on collaboration with these niggas. Like, these niggas is big on YouTube, and they're just two dudes who are like, we can't get on the traditional way. Now, maybe they could have paid the DJs at the clubs.
More time.
You know what I'm saying? Or then, like, how can we come up with a creative, something that no one else is doing that can promote our brand? Now, I'm not saying that you guys need to do that Epic Rap Battles, but again, what's going to get you out here with a oversaturated market is the creativity of your promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Almost like how companies like McDonald's and Burger King have like people who make slogans for them. You'll need to come up with something that's like FIE, blah, 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 but it's not a slogan. It's just a creative way that you're promoting. Whether you're like hitting people like, okay, all his music seems to have something to do with power. So we're going to get on all the message boards of people who fuck with power or empire or whatever, and we're going for a month campaign of just hitting up people, boom, boom. Oh, by the way, my man's got something to be perfect, and then everybody in the community, you know what I'm saying? That's one avenue. But obviously, it would be one of an intricate thing that you're putting together to promote the brand. Because if you just say, hey, I'm an artist and I got music, that shit ain't working nowadays. You have to come up with something creative. Everybody produces. I got a home studio. Everyone got a home studio. Niggas ain't even getting that shit mixed and mastered nowadays and shit like that. Then it's too saturated.
And nowadays people are streaming. Now my buddy came and told me that he got 30,000 streams on SoundCloud or Spotify. He's got a check for $200. 30,000 is a lot of people to do, and $200 really ain't a lot.
Right.
But it's possible. But again, the idea is going to be like more creative your plan is going to be. That's what's going to help you get you on. You can do flyers and CDs and do all the stuff that niggas been doing for the last 10 years. But I mean, I don't know what kind of results you're going to get. You know, everybody's going to get on in a different way. But the music's hot, but it's about what's going to get people to recognize that. The records, the regular shit, CDs, flyers, email campaign, letting everybody know in your email, get all the emails you can, and then boom, every week. Hey, here's what's happening with FIE. He got to do a video coming in 2 weeks. He got an album coming up. Let everybody, we got a countdown to Christmas, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got X amount of weeks until it drops. We're doing small little tidbits here. We got a small tidbit video 3 weeks from now. Build a fucking timeline, and then you guys can see it, and you know what you got coming up, and what, as opposed to things just being like, hey, what you doing Saturday? You want to go to the studio? You know what I'm saying? Like everything should have a deadline and a reason. And then at the end of this, you're looking at like, okay, I've spent X amount for this to happen, so now I want to make X amount back.
Right.
And that plan is what's going to do it. You wing it, you'll get results, but nothing like having a plan, brother. Nothing like having a plan. He's a unique artist, you know what I'm saying? You come up with some kind of unique way to push him. Damn, that's what's going on. He's got to have some kind of interesting platform that people are like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. At least you get the music and you own the music, that's a great part. So you're not just assuming the first step. Alright, even this stuff that you got, yeah, bro, absolutely. Even this stuff that's mixtape stuff, you know what I'm saying? You push that mixtape that can catapult so that nigga shit drops on iTunes. Oh, remember that nigga? Yeah, cool ass mixtape. Everything you need, you like the side of the shirt, money. Alright, man. Yeah, it's difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, I do offer services for consultation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the game is to be sold, not told, and I gotta make sure that people understand that there's a reason why you get a consultation service, because the things I'm gonna tell you on the low is cool and they're valuable and things that you should pay the fuck attention to. But obviously, if you hire me for a consultation, you are going to get an amazing. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? How them legs doing, bro? Straight. You know what I'm saying? They're straight. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just a straight line. About time. Is it? Yeah. I guess I went 16 minutes over. Did he just talk shit about someone leaving their book and he left his? Tell me that he left his. Oh my God, this is not his. I was about to say he was talking about people leaving his and he left his own. But nope, that's somebody else's. Who leaves their book? I don't know. Did you guys hear that fucking noise? That what I was saying. Everyone's got a unique voice, man, and people don't understand. Like, here's the thing. That guy is his advisor, which means basically he found a dude who's either someone who's in his personal circle or someone who just found him, and he has found someone who can be his financier and his advocate. Now that's cool for FIE, but for this other guy, he's got to know what the fuck he's doing, or he's gonna waste a lot of money. It's almost like getting a side chick, and you like when good things happen, but you're kind of winging it. Like, okay, I'm gonna take her to the movies this day, and oh damn, but she just hit me up and said she needs some new tires, and I can't afford that shit, but I'll get her a couple and oh damn, but then this bitch want me to take her out to eat to this nice, you know what I'm saying? And you buy, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what this is. This is business. You got money invested. You got money that you're trying to get the ROI, return on investment, and if you don't, so I just want these niggas to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be successful. And the one crux of business in general is that if you care about the clients, you lose on business. I care about clients, and so I try to just hook them up the best ways I can. But ultimately, I have a business where I provide things that people need. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a doctor, right? Now you can help every motherfucker that come through this bitch, but you can't because you have to make a living. You have to do shit. Now there are doctors who go out there, Doctors Without Borders, and they go to different places and shit like that. But these people become sponsored. They already have a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? But in my position, I gotta make fucking cash. I have a business. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a fucking tire shop or having a fucking car dealership. Not a car dealership, but like a car place. And you see a motherfucker fucking car don't even. Oh, bro, come here. But you don't make no money doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the people that I fuck with, I always try to steer them in the right direction. I always try to tell them about my services, and I always try to give them a little piece, a little chunk of, look, man, this is gonna help you. But do they pay attention? I don't know. I'll see what he says when he, you know, after the conversation we just had. I don't know. FIE brought him last time he came. Look, I didn't even know nothing about this nigga. He came last time, and he said, "This is my advisor." I said, "Oh, okay, bad. You got an advisor." When they had came in, and I walked out the door. So when I came back, the money was on the table. I hadn't realized that the advisor was paying for. I thought this was just FIE's dude, and that FIE was paying for this. But apparently, he found somebody who's going to supply and support his career, and that is big time. That's big time. But in my 13 damn near years of experience, I don't know much about this guy. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about this guy, so he could be a diamond in the rough. But in my experience, usually the dudes who supply for the group, it'd be like the doughboy of the group, the nigga who out here, you know what I'm saying, slanging and banging, you know what I'm saying, and his homies, his little homies or his big cuz or whoever, they want to rap, so this nigga got the bag, so he's supplying all the boom boom boom, but he knows nothing about managerial services. He knows nothing about how to market, promote music. He just knows how to pay to get the music made, but you don't know how to make money from the music. You know what I'm saying? It's like doing a heist, and you just robbed for a bunch of those press. You know how you make money with a press, like a $100 bill press. Okay, bet you know how to get the presses, but you have no fucking clue how to sell them. You don't know who to sell to. You gotta give them the dark web. You don't know you know what I'm saying? You know how to get the thing, but you have no idea how to sell it. So even though you have this thing that's valuable as fuck, with no experience, you know what I'm saying? So again, that's not anything in indictment towards old boy, because again, I don't know. Hopefully next time I see FIE, he's like, oh man, my man's, he done got me on this, and then I'm about to be on Jay Leno, and which does that even exist anymore? The point is, hopefully that's the type of nigga this nigga is, and he's not the type of nigga that people been bringing, which is like, oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get my niggas on, bro. I'm trying to get my niggas on, bro. And it's like cool, and I like the zone, I like the enthusiasm behind it, but it's like trying to say I'm gonna fix my car based off the fact that, like, yo, bro, I fuck with cars, bro. I fuck with cars. Nigga, do you know how to take this engine out or not? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I watch videos, nigga. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? It's like trying to do heart surgery because a bitch broke your heart before. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. He said he wanted to do that. Hey, I didn't look. The hustle side of me was like, hey, so did you guys want to do this? But the side, I'm like, look, I already made the offer. If the nigga don't want to take it, I ain't trying to take nobody money. I ain't trying to rip nobody off. That's never been part of my game plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I told this one dude, in fact, this was my brother, and I was telling him about this chick and how things were going. This isn't recent shit. This is like a year ago. And I was like, yeah, man, I got the girl. She's trying to stay the night all the time, da-da-da. He was like, oh, damn. Oh, what, you lied to her? Told you love her? I'm like, no, nigga, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't have to lie to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just use regular skills, actual things that I'm good at to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that this situation for him is good for both of these niggas. For the nigga investing the money, hopefully FIE gonna drop hits. FIE is gonna drop hits. But again, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm in this weird place where, like, I'm trying to segue people. Like, a lot of my clients are still on that tip where they feel like 20 minutes is a good amount of time mixing. If I give P an hour to mix my song, that should be pristine, the best, blah, blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, with an hour for me, I'm like, that shit sounded crazy. But the point of it is, that's not my best mix. Are you kidding me? Dude. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The best way I can explain to these people is that after, I got like on my walls, like I still haven't shown you guys I don't know if you guys have peeped it out. Like, there's been a couple times where I've inadvertently shown you guys, but there's some art on this wall up here, and nobody said anything about it. But at the same time, you had to really have been paying attention. Reflections, times I was holding the thing over here and shit like that. There's a really cool art piece right here. But on this wall over here, that's where I'm gonna put the menu. You know what I'm saying? Right here on the wall, and then it was up here on this wall right here where the art piece is. Point is, I was looking up different studios, they're, you know, how they price. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, again, I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be me regardless, but, you know, comparative. And these niggas be like, if it was like $50 an hour for studio time, for them to, they say with the presets, and the presets means you want reverb on your voice, they've got a preset for reverb. You want your shit to be mixed over the beat okay, they've got a preset to make sure it's mixed okay over there. They got compressors, limiters, got all kinds of shit on there to make sure it's good. But it's just a preset. They'll go through your shit with presets and maybe tweak small things. This was like $350, which at $50 a pop, that's if they aren't doing a discount. That's if they aren't doing off. You get 6 hours for this, you know what I'm saying? So they were just doing a flat, no discount. That's 7 hours. More than likely, that $350 is probably gonna be like more like 8 or 9 or even 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? The point of that, the whole point of this thing, is that for someone to mix your song with presets, it's $350. That's 7 to 10 hours just to mix one song. Now, mind you, if you want them to mix your song without the presets, like go in there and like tweak every little thing to the best of your ability, that was $600 for one song at $50 an hour. So that's 12 hours. That's with no discount, 12 hours. So if they were giving a discount, $600 might be 15 hours. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's for one fucking song. Now, at the same time, I can't expect my clients to be able to cough up $600 for one song and shit. So I try to do my best to guide them in the right direction, give them the best mix that I can in the little 40 minutes that usually they'll give me or less, and just try to tell them, like, look, man, you know, but it irks me when people be trying to say, like, yo, Pete, this is the best you can do, right? This is the best you can do. It's like, no! You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm trying to work on more of an elite level. You know what I'm saying? And guys have to understand that, like, what we have been doing, what I have been doing with people, like this 2-track editing shit. Like, 2-track editing is basically where you bring me a song and it's not all the track outs. It's just one flat beat. You got an MP3, whoop! And then I record a track over it, your vocals. It doesn't matter if you do 1,000 tracks on top of it. That's 2-track editing. Real mixing, real sessions, real recording things is like all the track outs, the heights, the kick drum, snare drum, you know what I'm saying? I have all that shit broken down, so if your voice is high pitched, boom boom boom. If your voice is low, boom 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 boom. And I don't have to break down just one track, because with 2-track editing, I can do anything. When you see a board, you know what I'm saying? You see the board, you know, like the different like this, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, as the song is going, the levels are going different directions and shit like that. Like, basically what you're seeing is the automation of, like, this track right here is just the snare. This right here is just the hi-hat. And then as the beat's going, maybe during one part I want the snare up here, but then a little bit later I want to hear the hi-hat goes up high, then I cut it off for like 4 beats. Then I cut it back on. You know what I'm saying? So they're moving, these are moving all around, changing, automating themselves as the beat's going, because you've made changes to the beat. I can't do that with one flat beat. Here's the trade-off. If you want me to do chops, screws, edits, breakdowns, what we call engineering, what I'm known for, doing it with the 2-track editing is way faster, because all I got is one track. Cut, boom, reversing, low pass, high pass, all that shit, echoes, reverb, all that shit is just to one track. Now, if you give me all the track outs, it's going to take a little bit more time, because I got to cut out every instrument, or sometimes I'm like, fuck breaking the whole beat down, nigga. I'm just going to take the hi-hats and the snare out. It's going to be kick drum. Bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to break the whole beat down. I can just, you know what I'm saying? So it's more work, but yes, it's going to cost more because it's going to be more time, but I can do so much more with it. You know what I'm saying? Pistol Pete working magic like Harry Blackstone Jr. I don't know this. I don't know this. Alexa, who is Harry Blackstone Jr.?
Blackstone Jr. was an American stage magician, author, and television performer. He is estimated to have pulled 80,000 rabbits from his sleeves and hats.
He pulled 80,000 rabbits from his sleeves and hats? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? His song, the shit. I was EQing the entire time, and the only thing that I didn't like about the session is his advisor was kind of making some advisory. His I don't know, his vision for some of the breakdowns in the song weren't mine. I like the collaborative process, but I'm kind of one of those dudes where, like, if this is my job and this is what you want me to do, I need to do it alone. I don't want just, do you want to mix? I'll mix, and I'll do what you say. You engineer every breakdown you want. I'll do that. Or every sound effect, bang, 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 whatever. You tell me what you want. I don't want to share it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you direct a movie. All right, but I got some things that I want. Well, you directed. I don't want. You want me to, or you know what I'm saying? But I learned that it's a collaborative process, and so it's not that his stuff was sucky or that it wasn't that his shit like wasn't good. It just wasn't my zone. It wasn't my vibe. So now I look at the song and there's certain breakdowns and certain things in there where I'm like, it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? You cut somebody here, you're doing good, you got a masterpiece going in, another barber come in like, oh, you know, you would be sweet if you did a little zoopity loop. Do a zoopity. Hold on, let me do it. Zoopity loop. And you're like, all right, that's not mine. And I got my signature, and everyone's gonna think that I cut his hair, and you did something that's cool for you. But, you know what I'm saying? So, like, just me as a audio technician, me as a professional, me as an artist, this is my art. So I kind of like to do my job. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker say, Pete, do you? That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm gonna always look at that one breakdown like, I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. Was popping, was cracking, was shaking. Houston, we have a problem. Don't hang over me. Don't hang over me. I don't know what that is. It just sounds funny now. Don't hang over me. This is my passion. This is what I do every fucking single day. This shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just hit this stride in my life where as an adult, I'm just realizing that work is never going to stop. It's never, ever going to stop. You know, I am blessed to be working in a field where I'm doing what I love to do. When I told myself ever since I was in elementary school, this is what I was going to be doing. And I'm fucking doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's still fucking work. And the thing is, if I love my job and it's still work, I think about people that like maybe don't like the job as much. And the thing is, like, I am expanding, I'm making investments, I am like doing a lot of things that like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just a dude out here. I'm really amazing at these things and these other things like investing and stuff like that. Hey, I know a couple bag boys who, you know, I threw a couple money that way. Hopefully I get some returns this at the end of the month. I got this guy who got referred to me because when I was getting, you know, my arm was all fucked up and I was getting taken to physical therapy and shit like that. One of my drivers, smart black dude, love it. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me about all this extra shit that I could be doing. So I took that advice and got me a financial advisor. So I'm going to be doing that meeting this coming up week. Everybody can make money. You can make money. At the end of a month, you're going to have $1,500, $3,000. But what? Okay, so everybody can make money. But what do you do with it once you have it? You know what I'm saying? I looked up some cool thing that's kind of like a compound interest calculator. And it was fucked up. Because it was basically like, you put in a certain amount. What the fuck? What happened? Okay, it's still on. You put some money up front, right? $1,500. Bow! $1,500. Beginning of the first year, that's what you do. Now, if it collects like 10% every year, that only means like 110 profit. But then here's the thing. Every year, boom, 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 boom. $1,500 added to it every year. At the end of like 10 years with the interest rate of like 10%, or 20 years, it was awful. I'm thinking like $1,500 every year. Shit, at the end of of just the money I put in, that's $100,000 just off the money I put in. So let me see my interest. 20 years later, I don't want to think about fucking 20 years. I don't want to think about 20 goddamn years later. But anyways, it was like $89,000. I was like, how? No, it was like $200 and something thousand. And I'm thinking like $200 and something thousand. Dude, if I'm like broke and like my arms and everything don't work and shit like that, and at the end of 20 years I only have $258,000 or $285,000 saved up. Dude, most people live off of like 50,000. In 20 years, 50,000 is gonna be. You make 20,000, you make 50,000 a year. In 20 years, 50,000 a year ain't gonna be shit. So that means if I only have $285,000 saved up, that's, let's say, 300,000. That's 6 years. That's 6 years. If I don't work, if I don't hustle, if I'm an old man and I got this savings saved up, it's $285,000. $50,000 a month or a year. That's 6 years. All this planning for 20 years and I only have enough money for 6 years. Nuts. So then I started looking at longer term things. If you do 30, now that was a big difference. I'm not gonna lie. 30 years was a bigger difference. But who wants to fucking save money for 30 years? For 30 years? I need money now. 30 years? But I'll say this. 30 years, and if you can get like a little bit more than 10%, like maybe around like 12%. Now if you put $1,500 in your thing, and it's accruing, the first year, boom, $1,500, bow. Then every year, $1,500 for 30 years. At like 12%, you're looking at like $2.8 million. So now that $2.8 million, 100% of real advice for free. What up, though, babe? Smoke dog in the house, you know what I'm saying? Don't set up. What up, though? I'm out right now, motherfucker. Huh? I'm okay. I'm not beside myself. I'm inside of myself right now. I can't. I'm gonna get beside I'm outside of myself. Okay, fair enough. So, talk to you soon. I'm ending my show right now. All right, yeah, we'll just. Huh? Sure, yeah, you already know. Okay, well, yeah, in a second then. All right, bye. That was a minute long, and that felt like it was an eternity. Anyways, guys, investing is hard. And like I said, if you know a bad boy out there and you can just, like, look, I grew weed and I grew 36 plants out of 40. Some of them hermaphrodited, threw them bitches out. I had all this weed and then it was like, well, it's been such a long time since I sold weed. I ain't sold weed since I was like 20 years old or some shit like that. Had all this weed. I found some young chaps who, you know what I'm saying, could go out to the white people neighborhood, take the little bit I was giving them, flip that shit out there, come back to me. I was getting $100 drops. I'll give them like a half, I'll give them a quarter of some bad shit. I give them an eighth of some good shit. Give them that in the bag, toss it to them. Off that, I make $100. About $3,000 in about a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't do that all the time. I don't got time for that shit. Now, if I could hire someone who could grow the weed for me, give them a payout of like $1,000, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something like that. But again, investing. If you guys were interested in that calculator I was talking about, it's called a compound interest calculator. It's very simple to look up online, and I highly advise you to fucking do that. Compound interest calculator. The interest that you're going to get, that 10%, 12%, is off, again, getting yourself like a financial advisor who can tell you where to put your money into stocks or whatever. If you're trying to take $1,000 to invest, that's nothing. That's peanuts. That's change. That's bullshit. If you can go out like I went to the bank today. I went to the bank today, and they told me that I was available for a loan, that pre-approved. Your credit's amazing. They want to give me like $5,000, and I'm thinking like, okay. So now I have $5,000. Someone gave me a crinkled up fucking wrinkled fucking, god damn it. Look at this. Crinkled wrinkled. They want to give me $5,000 right now off rip. Then I pay it off and I think it's like I borrow 5,000 and then I gotta give him 5,500 back. So that ain't shit. That's what that is, like 10% though. But still, you know what I'm saying? So then what do you do? So here's what I'm saying. You have the ability right now. You can at least get 2,000 or 1,000 or 1,500 or 3,000. Like right now, most of you guys can go to the bank right now and get this money. But here's the question: what do you do with this money? What are you gonna do with it? Let's say right now, your boy Pete, boom, hey T-Dub, I just got signed. I'm about to throw you $20,000 right now. Any one of you motherfuckers, if you got $20,000 tomorrow, most of you niggas is gonna have a fucking big ass ad in the newspaper that says, yo, it's T-Dub's $20,000 crack party, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chappelle Show shit. I ain't talking shit about T-Dub. Point is, it's not us about like, man, once I make the money, man, no, build a plan. Know what you're gonna do with the money. Know what your plan requires. Man, this plan only requires $7,000, and if the plan sounds good enough, and if the execution is going, I can turn this 7,000 into 27,000 within 4 months, based off the plan you make. You just sitting around waiting for money to drop on you. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Niggas listening to me right now. So much. If I have 20,000, what would you do? What? Lose it? Spend that shit? On what? Like, and this is what I'm saying. 1,000, 2,000 is not enough to invest the way you really want that bitch to flip. It's not enough. It's not. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the place right now where you're trying to get $1,000 in your bank account, keep that shit. Pay off your debt and keep 1,000 in the bank account, and then from there, then start to accrue, you know what I'm saying, some money to start putting away for some other stuff. And like I said, even if you do $1,500 a year, you get with someone who can get you more than 10%, you in the money. Like if you can get, bro, that 10% shit I was talking about, if you can get 15% off of 20 years, 1,500 off of 20 years, do the compound interest calculator. Get it. It's not an app. Maybe it is. I don't know. Just go on Google, type it up, take you right to a page, enter the information. That's it. They're going to ask you how much money you putting in, how much money you're going to put in every year after that, and how many years. Bloop. Hit go. And and that's what you gonna have at the end of 10 years, 20 years, whatever year, however many you put. 5 years, cool. You gonna only make like $1,500 off of 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hope that you guys utilize this information because, like I said, man, you know, like there's not enough information being utilized in our community, and I think that the one thing that unites a lot of people that are in our age bracket in this kind of like, you know, we're all kind of like lost, right? Like we're all trying to look for answers and trying to get out of working as much and how to make money. Our future, most motherfuckers got kids. Like we're a different generation because, you know, the internet. You know what I'm saying? Our parents, all those motherfuckers, the only thing you knew is what a motherfucker told you. What? No, well, let me go holler at Beijing. Let me go see what's happening. No. If your grandma said the only way, if your grandma said that if you floss your teeth back, you get in, everything's at your disposal. I think the hardest thing for our generation is that there are no excuses. Back in our parents' generation, like niggas had to be a little bit special to shine. And nowadays, you don't have to be special. You just have to put two fucking thoughts together and you will be successful. But a lot of people are scared to shine, they're scared to make an investment, they're scared to fucking make a fucking jump. And it's oversaturated. It's frankly overwhelming. So many people our age, I mean, like, goddamn, dude, look at someone like LeBron James and just like, fuck, man. And it makes you feel like when you compare your life to motherfuckers who are on the same age as you, and they're like, you know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? But the information is out there, and probably in your hometown, they've got like a no interest loan. I know in Detroit right now, right the fuck now, if you buy a house out here, they're doing a $20,000 no interest loan. That's the same thing as getting a loan from your fucking granddad. He ain't charging you shit. I'm gonna get $20,000 from you, and I'm gonna pay it back to you over the next 20 years. I'm gonna give you $1,000 a year. That's less than $100 a month. You know what I'm saying? Buy the fucking house, because this $20,000 that you know to put towards it, you pay this off over 20 years. That's $1,000 a year, nigga. Oh my God, suck my dick, man. What the fuck? Get out here, get this information, go try, man. Do something. Don't be afraid to fail, because guess what? If you can fail, you know what I'm saying? I remember my one loan that I did at the bank was because the fucking car. I don't want to talk about it. But the fact is, I needed a car, and I needed $2,000 quick. So I went to the bank. Beep. Paid them niggas off every month for a year. Paid them niggas every month off a $2,500 loan. I paid them back like $3,000 or $2,800 or some shit like with that plan. That's the only thing I can say. Build the plan. I don't care if it's a shirt company. I don't care if you're selling pogs. You going back in time. You go back in time. You got pogs and you selling them bitches. You doing pog tournaments. I don't give a fuck. Build that fucking plan and start getting that shit going, man. If you're stuck in that loop where you keep going from McDonald's to fucking Kroger to fucking catch the spirit airlines. That's actually a decent job. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Then go to fucking school, man. Goddamn, man. Get out of that shit you don't want to do and just fucking go get a fucking college education, man. Who cares? Guess what? You'll be on campus. You'll probably meet some bitch or some nigga, and you know what I'm saying? You get around other motherfuckers who doing the same type of shit as you. Who knows? You might drop out of college because you found a nigga who's on some Mark Zuckerberg shit, and you got the new Facebook. But if you just sit at home and don't do shit, then that shit don't happen. So get on your fucking seat. You know what I'm saying? On your heels and get to working, man. Figure out about your investments. Figure out what the fuck you want to do, because you got greatness inside you, man. And everybody does, but some people just, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, man. You can't be great if everybody great. There has to be a standard bearer. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why there's the comparison. So for you to be great, there's got to be 15 other motherfuckers who's just average. And some people were meant to be an average nigga, and that's fine, because you being average only makes me stand out even better. And that shit only turns out because of hard work. You know what I'm saying? So put the fucking work in and do that shit. And if not, I'll be at the drive-thru to get some fucking cheeseburgers from you later. Actually, I won't, because I don't even eat that shit. But I'll be there to say what's up. Because, you know, bottom line is, you know, everybody ain't meant for that shit. Everybody can't be LeBron James. That's why LeBron James is LeBron James. If everybody in the NBA was LeBron James, then what the fuck would we be talking about LeBron James for? You know what I'm saying? So get this shit going, guys. I am working on some music for Will Juno. You guys will be seeing that information soon. And I'm finishing up a video for Mr. J, which I will be hopefully finishing up tonight, turning it into him. He will be receiving that, giving me the notice on whether we can go ahead and drop that bitch, and that'll probably be like a next week thing. And I got some cool new effects that I'm dropping on the new video that I'm doing for Will Juno. He's got one video already in the bag, and or in the books, and then we got another one. And I'm like, this has got some cool effects. I looked online, and you know what I'm saying, like, I purchased some effects. I purchased some effects that look kind of cool. You know what I'm saying, that I add to my portfolio. Like, look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. That's the only thing I'm gonna show you, because I want you guys to actually watch the video. But shit like that. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just fucking cold, man. I know what the fuck I'm worth. I know what I'm doing. I don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I can be modest, but I don't gotta be cocky. It's whatever, you know. I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking cold-blooded at this shit. And I'm sure that you got something that you need to go ahead and pull that fucking trigger on. So do that shit, man. I want to turn to Shia LaBeouf here and shit like that. But do it! Do it! You know what I'm saying? Got to, bro. If you in my camp, if you fuck with the shit I'm doing, and you around me, you gotta be doing some shit like that. Because if not, you gotta get the fuck away from me. Because I don't want to feed off of that negative shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got fucking something to do. We all got something to do. Hulk Hogan's coming for... Wait. Alright, guys. That's my time. I hope you guys took something from this, man. I hope you take something from this and you fucking say, you know what? Fuck Monday. I ain't going Monday. Today is Monday. Every day is goddamn Monday. Everybody want to start some shit on Monday. Today is Monday. Get that shit started tonight. It's 1:47. It's 1:47. It's time to start. You know what I'm saying? Anime. I'm out this bitch, guys. I will see you motherfuckers tomorrow. Get this motherfucking money. I'm out of here, y'all. Until then, be yourself. Because everybody else is already taken. Forget about it.